Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be the video in which we discuss the new German Opportunity Card. It's been commonly referred to as the Opportunity Visa, but it's technically called the Opportunity Card. This is going to help an awful lot of you because the number one question we get from people is how much is it going to cost to get over to Germany and get settled? Obviously, other than maybe getting over the fear of getting a passport and then buying a ticket and actually coming over here, I think the other thing that stops people from coming is this idea that they've got to have a certain amount of money to come over, say 10,000 American dollars. I will admit that that was a fear of mine. I was lucky enough to have some folks who were willing to help me in that regard, so I didn't have an overriding fear about the money part. But I know for a lot of other people, that is a major concern. Germany understands that. The immigration authorities over here are not unmindful of that. And so it is with that specific problem in mind that Germany has come up with this new Opportunity Card. I'm going to continue to call it Opportunity Card because that's what it properly is called. So having said that, this is the situation beginning June 1st, 2024. If you are in the United States or Canada or wherever you're at, if you're outside of Germany, then you will apply for this visa through the consulate or the embassy in your particular country. Or you have the ability to come here to Germany and apply for it here, but they prefer you do it in your home country before you make that jump. Makes it easier on you, makes it easier on everybody over here. And they're also estimating that it's going to take only a few weeks to process the applications. And that's because they have really streamlined the requirements for getting into Germany based on this card. What this card allows you to do is to contact a company inside of Germany and get a part-time job. That's all you need. Get a part-time job even before you come here. Once you have that part-time job contract, you would attach that to your application to the German consulate or embassy, or if you're already here in Germany, send it to the immigration office. And that's going to allow you to earn 1,000 euro a month, give or take a few euro, until you find a permanent job. Well, that's brilliant because if you come over here, even with just a little bit of money, 1,000 euro a month is pretty good money over here. Now, I mean, you're not going to live like a king or queen, or princess, but it's going to allow you to get started. And that's the key principle here. Now, it's not just a matter of you getting a part-time job. There are a few other qualifications that have to be met, but my goodness, are they simple. Goodness, are they simple. One of the things we have to talk about, of course, is language. There is a language requirement. And the requirement here is that you have to have A1 level German or B2 level English. Chances are, if you're watching this video and understanding everything that I'm saying, which might be a surprise because I can be kind of confusing at times, but if you can understand this video, you are at the B2 English level. Boom. You've met the requirement. Or you can get the A1 language requirement for German. To give you a demonstration of what A1 level German is, it would be something like, how do I get to the toilet? Where can I find Burger King? My name is Steven. Really, really basic stuff. It's that level of German, nothing more. So before you can just say, oh, I have B2 language for English, you actually have to prove it. And in order to prove it, you're going to have to go to a testing center. And we'll put the links to the testing centers in the description of this video down below. There are many. There's like 2,700 testing centers worldwide. You go to one of these testing centers, you plop down about 200 euro. Here in Germany, it cost me 178 euro to get my German language certification. So figure about 200 euro. You go take a test. It's a reading test, a writing test, and a speaking test. And you pass the test, they send you the results, and boom, you've passed the language requirement test. That easy. A1 German or B2 English. And that's really all you need in order to get this opportunity card. It's that easy. Now, you get the opportunity card, you come over to Germany, you start working your job, you find a place to live, At some point, the hope is that you will find a full-time job. When you find that full-time job, you would go to the immigration office and simply ask for a regular, run-of-the-mill residence permit to stay here and work. And if you've already got a job and you've already had this opportunity card, you're going to be granted. You're just going to be. Now, one of the things that's going to jump up into people's minds, I think, is what about criminal record? There was nothing on here that I saw about criminal record. I've done some homework. I didn't see anything there about criminal record. So go ahead and take that point off. Some of you are certainly going to wonder about bringing your families over here. Once you get a job, once you get a part-time job here as part of the opportunity card, will you be allowed to have your family join you? And the answer is no, you will not. That is not what the opportunity card is for. The opportunity card, which is good for up to 1 year and extendable up to 3 years, only allows you to get over here on a part-time job and get your feet on the ground. That's all it's meant for. And the government doesn't expect you to be able to support a family just working part-time. And hard to disagree with them on that. However, the beauty is once you find a full-time job and you go get your regular residence permit, have your family join you. That easy. And if you can't find a permanent full-time job within 1 year, you're just not trying. You're just not. So that's a pretty easy answer. Some of you are also going to wonder about self-employment. The opportunity card does allow self-employment. So if you can somehow find a way to open up a business here or get some kind of independent freelancer job here, then you will be able to get the opportunity card and get over here as a part-time worker. And of course, the goal then is once you're here, land a full-time job somewhere. However, keep this in mind. Because you will be working here part-time locally, if you had a part-time online job pulling in the rest of your income, you would be very comfortable here. You really would. Another key requirement for this opportunity card that has to be considered is the applicant must have either a university degree or 2 years vocational training. And that's why I say it's not going to apply to everybody, unfortunately, but it is going to apply to an awful lot of you. So if you have some kind of university degree that can be recognized over here or a 2-year vocational training that can be recognized over here, you're in. Now, natural question, how do I find out if my university degree is recognized over here in Germany or my 2-year vocational training? Thankfully, that's a really simple process, simpler than I would have expected it to be. You don't have to have the government approve and say, yes, your university degree is recognized over here. That's irrelevant. The issue is whether your prospective employer recognizes your degree as satisfactory. So let's say, and I'm totally making this up, but let's say that you have a 2-year vocational degree as an emergency medical technician. If you could find a job over here with an emergency medical service, even part-time, and they say, yes, your 2-year medical degree EMS vocational training is good enough, we accept it, that's it. It's good enough for the German government. Now, in my case, I have a minor law degree with a specialization in criminal law. If I went to a law firm here, tough to do just speaking English, but I said, hey, I want to work as a paralegal, will you recognize this degree? If they say, yeah, we recognize that degree and we'll give you a contract for it, there it is. I'm in. It's recognized. I don't need special permission from the German government. So in summary, let me say that I think the opportunity card is just that. I think it's a great opportunity. It removes the financial burden of a lot of you who are trying to come over here and get started. You would have a job. You would have income assured before you even stepped foot in Germany. Of course, if you came over here on a tourist visa, which Americans are allowed to do up to 90 days, and you found a job within those 90 days, you'd still be able to apply for the opportunity card while you're here in Germany. They can't. I don't know that the German government can make it any easier for you. Other than them, I guess the government buying you an airline ticket and giving you money to get started, I don't know they can make it easier for you than this. So great opportunity for some of you, and we absolutely hope that you take advantage of it. And if any of you do take advantage of it, we would love to hear about it. Just saying. So for those of you who are not satisfied with your situation in life and do want to do something about it, here the German government is trying to help. They're trying to do their part, so it's kind of on you to do the other part. So hopefully we will see you over here soon, and we'll see you enjoying a new life a life without the burden of the registry. Until next time, my friends, take care of yourselves. Cheers.